tired, but I'm good.
Yeah,
Good.
you getting to read all this? Lovely.
I was going to change it up, but I haven't had any time.
Are you
so
gonna sing? You're gonna sing for us?
No. No, you don't want me singing.
I'd love to hear you sing.
No.
So.
And her last name is pronounced
Yeah, they did that rap out, I believe. Yeah. And this I always read. Delgado. That doesn't look like Delgado to me, so.
Delgado.
But it
is Fragata, but that's Dio, is that. So if it's Sharon Delgadillo.
is it Dio?
Well, D-I-L-L-O.
I know. That's what I know, but this is someone wrote it out that way.
Yeah. Okay. Help me find May's name again.
Oh. Wait, her last name is Pling, so it's H. Right here.
Zin Lang. That's how I heard
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, it's got
The
a
H
funny.
is silent, right?
Yeah, right. But it has a sound we don't make in it, but behind the mask we can't tell anyway. And are we unmasking at the podium?
That's what I thought. Where are we clicking in advancing slides?
I don't know.
Or
We'll
are
have
they
to-
doing it?
Oh, that's a good question.
It seems like they're doing it.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Samay?
Yeah, Samay.
Okay. Siavash Samay. Oh, Delgadillo. Oh, I'll put that because they're doing a couple of them. Okay. Krishti Chowdhury. That's in
Shalabi.
Yeah, Shalabi. Yazid Shalabi. And it's Majita. And this said Majiat, but I checked and even our friends are like, no, it's Majita. Chicomo. Oh my goodness. Muncie.
Have you seen Lillian?
Yeah. Lillian? Oh, there she is.
Yeah, Monsi is my intern.
Oh, okay. Okay, got Hai, Ten Hyun, V Hyun. Oh, V Win. That's a hard one. Win. Jamiria. Let me try that. Jamir.
You need a sound system that you can just click and it does the pronunciation for you.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm just glad I'm not the provost and have to say 600 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another Delgadillo.
Cyclone Call, Sharon Del.
Good afternoon, everyone. If we can keep the applause going for Malachi Mangoshi on the piano. Thank you very much, Malachi. Greetings to our students, faculty, staff, and loved ones to the class of 2022. My name is Cliff Bobbitt. I'm Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Senior Associate Dean of Students. I use he, him, and his pronouns. We're excited and elated to have each of you here in person today as we celebrate the graduating class. To the class of 2022, congratulations on your success here at the College of Wooster. You have made it through a completely unprecedented times and have come out even better as when you begun. And today we celebrate you, we salute you. As we start our celebration, I would like to invite our president of the college, President Sarah Bolton, on stage to open us up with some opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you, Dean Bobbitt, for your introduction. Students, you are amazing. Families, friends, and colleagues, thank you all so much for being with us this afternoon. It's such an honor and pleasure to welcome you to this gathering at which we celebrate these incredible graduates in the Wooster class of 2022. The students who are gathered here today have achieved so many great things in their academic work, in our campus community, and far, far beyond Wooster. It is so marvelous to have this chance to honor them. The years over which these graduates have been in college have been extraordinary ones and difficult ones. We've made our way through a pandemic, and we've seen again and again, including just last night in Buffalo, New York, the deadly and violent impacts of racism, nationalism, and the profound inequities across our country and around the world. And we hear increasingly loud questioning of the value of communities like ours, communities in which people gather from across the country and around the world, committed to learn together, to listen to experiences beyond their own, to grow in understanding, to connect in transformative friendships, and to prepare for lives of consequence and important impact. So let me be clear. Look around this room. Look upon these amazing students. The excellence here speaks louder than any questioning. It shines a truth that is brighter than any hatred. The students here are superb, and the work they do together, both here and around the world, is important and it's powerful now and for the future. To build a better future, we need to take these brilliant voices, these brilliant students, seriously. They've made Wooster better in ways that will last for decades, and they are a beacon pointing the way ahead. I am so grateful to each one of these students, and also to all of you, our staff, our faculty, families and friends and alumni who have supported these amazing young people. The wonderful achievements of these students come from their intellect, their vision, their dedication, but the great things that they make happen, both now and in the decades to come, are also very much your love made visible. I know how proud of them you are. The individual and collective contributions of the students we honor here today are truly superb. They're scholars, musicians, artists, poets, scientists, authors and leaders, athletes and activists, partners, and of course, dear friends. This brilliant community of students who together have made meaning of everything from ancient texts to new experiments to the current events of our world, this amazing community, you all, have done truly sacred work together, work that is sacred and powerful. And we know they're going to keep making a tremendous, tremendous impact in our world. We're so fortunate to have these students with us, and we will miss them very, very much. Congratulations to the Wooster class of 2022. We wish you every joy in the journey ahead. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Bolden, for those wonderful remarks. We're truly going to miss her leadership. She's leaving us, if you didn't know, and we're saddened, but we know she's going to be off to great things. I would like to introduce our special performance next. I would like to invite Rondell Mackey, Baira Kashangaki, sorry, Baira, Douglas Morris, and Hitomi Okamura to the stage for the musical performance, performing I Was Here by Beyonce.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something that I left behind.
When I leave this world, I'll leave no regrets. Leave something to remember so they won't forget.
I was here, I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I wanna say I lived each day until I die. I know that I had something in somebody's life.
The hearts I have touched will be the proof that I'll leave, that I made a difference, and this world will see I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. Leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I just want them to know that I gave my all, did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because I was here. I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I wanna leave my mark so everyone will know I was here. I lived, I was here. I did, I was here. I lived, I was here. I lived, I loved, I was here.
What appropriate words for an appropriate occasion. I'm going to leave my mark to let everyone know I was here. And that's what the class of 2022 has done for us at the College of Wooster. So we're grateful for them. So let's give it up one more time for that crew of singing. You know, I like to tell everyone I'm from North Carolina. As we say in North Carolina, they can sing. They can sing. Good job, people. All right, so we'd like to introduce our keynote address from our very own Dr. Aviva Neff. Dr. Aviva Neff is a Rust Belt artist, scholar, educator with extensive experience in youth and community engaged art. A 2014 graduate of the College of Wooster, Aviva received her MA in Applied Theater with distinctions from Goldsmiths College, University of London. She recently completed her PhD at The Ohio State University, where she wrote and completed a solo performance based on her research in contemporary mixed race and Black American performance, the witnessing of trauma and applied theater. Aviva is the Director of Youth and Community Learning at Columbus College of Art and Design, and in her free time, Aviva teaches at Otterbein University's Department of Theater and Dance, while serving as an intimacy coordinator in theater productions throughout Columbus. Without further ado, Dr. Aviva Neff.
Hello, everyone. Let me raise this up. We got some tall people giving remarks today. I did just want to take a moment of silence to think about our family in Buffalo. I know that maybe some of you are affected by this tragedy, and I just wanted us to take a second to offer our thoughts and our condolences to that community affected by the violence. So if you would, join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. We're here to talk about some really wonderful people today, aren't we? So let me just start by wishing you a good afternoon and welcome to the class of 2022. You did it! I'm from theater, so I love clapping. I love applause. I love to hear it. I love to give it. So I'm really, really excited to be here today. And it's weird to have my back to the people that I'm technically talking to. So I'm going to do my best to play it to y'all and also to play it to our friends out here. But I'm really excited to celebrate the accomplishments of these very fine young people after, let's just say it, a really difficult few years. It doesn't feel like we're out of the woods yet, but we are getting there, and you all are proof that we are getting there, right? I was asked to think about relevant advice that I could impart upon the graduating class today. And I'll admit, I was and still am stumped. Life has been anything but predictable lately. So what sort of advice can I offer in a constantly changing world, other than to delete Twitter off your phone for a little while? If you laughed, it's probably time for a social media cleanse. I graduated from the College of Wooster in 2014 with a degree in U.S. history. I loved my time in that department immensely, but I will say I did make an abrupt career change into theater. I moved to a scary new place, a scary new country. I took classes with people who were much older and more experienced than I was. I was nervous, but I showed up. I wrote my essays, I joined discussions, I stayed at the back of the studio during the dance classes, I'll admit, but I was there. While completing my master's degree, I learned the awesome, terrifying power of simply showing up. Sometimes we show up for ourselves, and sometimes it's for others. A few years ago, I lost my grandmother. She sat in this room at this same ceremony in 2014, so proud to see me graduate. There are probably quite a few grandparents, parents, siblings, and friends in this room here to support you brilliant graduates, aren't there? For some, this may be their first time on a college campus visiting you. Coming here might have been even a little intimidating. But guess what? They're here because they know that their presence is more important than any fear. When we knew we were going to lose my grandmother, a former educator, a musician, and one of the first Black teachers to integrate Akron Public Schools, I was terrified. I saw my formidable, unshakable mother cry, and I felt for one of the first times in my life at a loss for words. But I was present. I was at my grandmother's bedside. I was in every car ride with my mama. I was at the service. I cleaned the condo. I was always there because my presence was critical. Critical. We've heard that word used a lot lately, haven't we? Today I want us to take some time thinking about what this word actually means. Critical can refer to something of great importance or great danger. A critical situation stands upon the precipice of ruin, but for an intervention, a change. You are that change. Every time you raised your hand and pushed back against that thing in class that someone said, you know, that thing that made your stomach lurch and your breath catch, that time you spoke your mind, critical. How about that time you held your partner's hand for the first time in public, or told your friends about your new name and pronouns, the ones that speak to who you really are? That too is critical. In my field of theater, we practice something called supportive critique. You may also know it as constructive criticism. It's similar, but a little different. Supportive critique has a lot of boundaries in the way you phrase things, the observations you share, but most important to this process is that your offering is done with the intention to help. It means that when you reflect on the work of others, you do so with care, honesty, and warmth. But often, I don't see my students and fellow creatives offer themselves that care, honesty, and warmth that they so readily pay others. This too is critical. Care is critical. Self-care, community care, care for children, care for animals, care for our ancestors, care for our family. This is critical because it asks us to give ourselves and each other the honesty and warmth that is so often denied to us. My favorite poet and playwright, Nchizake Shange, wrote in For Colored Girls Who've Considered Suicide, When the Rainbow is Enough. Sing the song of her possibilities. Sing a righteous gospel. Let her be born. Let her be born and handled warmly. We must handle ourselves and each other warmly until all of us can feel the critical importance of our presence in every profession, classroom, university, and country. This means showing up for reproductive justice, supporting our LGBTQIA siblings, and continuing our ancestors' work in the fight for equality. It's never been easy, but it's worth it. Before you pack up your dorms and leave this place to go out in the world and do your wonderful, innovative, and critical things, I want you to think of all the times you showed up for yourselves and each other over the past 4 years. The truth is, I can't give you any advice that will prepare you to face greater challenges than those that you have already overcome, because you already have what you need. And if it ever feels like you don't have it, then pick up your phone and call that lifelong friend you made in Lowry. Call your favorite scene partner from Dr. Noriega's acting class, your roommate, your teammate, your IS advisor, your sorority big. Call all the people who have handled you warmly over your career as a fighting Scot. And they will remind you just how critical your presence is. So, graduating class of 2022, it is time that we say goodbye for now to this place and to each other, but we are saying hello to our newest addition to the Wooster alumni family. Congratulations, class of 2002. Thank you for showing up, and tell yourselves that you are critical. She gets to stay on stage.
All right. My notes here. Get my mask off. All right, thank you, Dr. Neff, for those wonderful words of encouragement to our seniors. And we thank you for giving back to the College of Wooster. We really appreciate that. So before you take your seat, we'd like to give you a token of our appreciation with this serape stole. Thank you.
Yes, grab this out of
Yep,
your way.
you're good. All right, before we begin the stoling, I'd like to call two of my dear friends and colleagues up here. I need Sarah Bolton and Myrna Hernandez to come to the stage, please. They're looking surprised. They don't know anything about this. And they're both my bosses, so I hope this goes well. So, all right, so Dr. Bolton and Myrna Hernandez are leaving us to go on to different opportunities. But on behalf of all the students here today, the CDI, the college, faculty, staff, my colleagues, I wanted to give them a certificate of appreciation for all the diversity, equity, and inclusion work that they've done in their time here. So thank you for all that you've done for our students. We appreciate you. We're going to miss you, and we hope you come back and visit us. All right, now's the time y'all been waiting for, and all the students have been waiting for this. So here to read the remarks of our graduates are two vital pieces of our College of Wooster community, Jill Monroe, an Assistant Dean of Students and Director of International Student Services, and Aaron Guzman, our Chaplain and Director of Religious and Spiritual Life.
Thank you, Cliff. As he stated, my name is Jill Monroe. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm the Assistant Dean of Students and Director of International Student Services.
And my name is Erin Guzman. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I'm the Chaplain and Director of Religious and Spiritual Life. Before we get started with the stoling of our wonderful graduates, we want to tell you a little bit about this ceremony. The Multicultural Stoling Ceremony was inaugurated in May of 2014 here at the College of Wooster by the now retired Dean Carolyn L. Buxton to provide graduating BIPOC students an opportunity to not only celebrate their graduation achievements, but also acknowledge the multicultural and international students and their mentors who are faculty, staff, and community partners who have acted as pillars of support throughout their undergraduate studies, thus highlighting the impact of community on individuals' success. Since then, the ceremony has further grown to provide an inclusive opportunity to also recognize and celebrate the academic achievements of international students and global nomads.
The stole is a symbol of academic achievement or honors. The use of graduation stoles dates back as far as the Middle Ages. Individuals of stature, clergymen, or those who bore a significant title wore stoles as a part of their official attire. The use of stoles in American academia dates to the first college graduation ceremonies. College of Wooster graduates will be presented with a stole that is representative of their self-identifying racial, ethnic, cultural, and/or national heritage to be worn at commencement. And now, let us begin the presenting of the stoles. Our first graduate is Ivan, or Ivan, he will tell you it can be pronounced either way, Akiri. Ivan will be stoled by Jilly Morales. My stoler is a close friend of mine, and I chose her as to kind of represent all of the friends I've made here at Wooster, from Bourne, second floor, up to Gigi, Saran Wrap, Ev, and Sharky. She has been there for ups and downs, as well as for awesome firsts that I wish lasted longer than they did. There are so many close, important people, but I only had 6 sentences at most, so thank you to all of you for making me keep a smile on my face. Aza Ali. Aza is stoled by Ayman Omer. I chose my dad as my stoler because he's been my biggest support system throughout my 4 years here at Wooster. His unconditional support and valuable advice have helped me get through my academics, the most recent of which being my independent study. I chose him as my stoler as a way of saying thank you for all the time and energy he spent helping to get me where I am now. I feel so lucky and extremely grateful for all that he's done for me and for my siblings. Ray Oweka, stoled by Heather Guarnera. Dr. Guarnera, as my IS advisor, has been a consistent source of support throughout my senior year and IS process. She provided me with some much-needed guidance on the last leg of my undergraduate journey. Justin Paul Barina, stoled by Candace Chenoweth. Justin says of Candace, she's like family to my host siblings and me. She gives us unconditional kindness and support. I cherish the connections and memories that we shared. Above all, I'm forever thankful for her welcoming us to the United States and making us feel at home. Shivam Basin, stoled by Sharon Delgadillo. I chose Sharon as my stoler because of the infinite love she's given me. 4 years ago, Sharon saw a group of 6 international students and decided to choose us as her family, for which she has a heart of gold. Her kindness, humor, and sense of adventure has made my time at Wooster an incredible experience. As I progress to a new stage of my life, I aim to carry the same passion of selflessness and gratitude as she does. Shunkar Bhatt, stoled by Umar Bhatt. My father is someone who has constantly taught me the value of stepping up for those around you. My parents have never stopped supporting me and everyone in our family, and I know I can always rely on them. Above all, my father has taught me to persevere and to aim high. Arnav Bhatnagar, stoled by Deepa Bhatnagar. Arnav says this about his mother: she's my biggest supporter. She's my rock, caring, and the reason for my success. Joel Brown, stoled by Dr. Mark Snyder. Dr. Snyder is both my mentor and IS advisor. He really fostered both my scientific and personal growth. I chose him because I've learned a lot from him, and I would not be the person I currently am without his help. Michelle Bryant. Stoled by Sherry Bryant. I chose my mother to be my stoler because she has always been one of my loudest cheerleaders, and this accomplishment wouldn't be as memorable without her constant love and support. Marissa Camacho, stole by Dr. Stephanie Strand. I would like to thank Dr. Strand for all that she's done these past 4 years. Dr. Strand has been an important part of my time at Wooster and my time spent in the biology department. She's an excellent professor and mentor and has made me proud to be a woman in STEM. She's also dedicated time and energy to talk to me about my future career interests in public health.
Our next stoler is Alyssa Campbell, stoled by Nate Arday. Nate has been a very close friend during my time at Wooster. He has been there for me during all tumultuous times and has been a great supporter during crisis. He is a great source of joy and laughter and always knows when to cheer me up and when to discuss more serious topics. He is truly a great friend and one of the people I trust the most. Next, we have Yazid Shalabi, stoled by Dr. Joe Histon. Dr. Histon has been my first economic professor. He introduced me to the field of economics and made me love it. He has also been my academic advisor and has been very friendly, approachable, and welcoming. He was always an email or call away there whenever I needed him. I could not have asked for a better advisor. Next, we have Shrishti Chowdhury, stoled by Crystal Neitzel. Crystal has been one of my biggest support systems at Wooster. She has encouraged me throughout and has helped me know myself better. I would not have been able to come this far without her. Next is Majita Chikomo. Majita is stoled by Dr. Shelley Judge. Dr. Judge has been a friend, mentor, and advisor throughout my time here at WU. She has been my advocate inside and outside of the classroom, and she has always made sure to make time to lend her ears to me if I needed someone to listen. No amount of words can speak to how grateful I am to have her in my life. She has shown me what it is to be a successful woman in earth sciences and taught me to always stand up for myself. You are truly appreciated. Next is Alma Cruz, stoled by Elizabeth Perez. Eli has been an extremely influential person throughout my college experience. Not only has she been a great friend, but she has pushed me to be better for myself and others. Eli has provided a great amount of support this past year, and I cannot thank her enough for her friendship and unconditional love. Next is Mansi Desai. Mansi is stoled by Srinivas Desai. My stoler is my dad. I chose him because he has been my rock throughout my 4 years in college. He is a big reason why I am the person I am today. He encouraged me to join Wooster and helped me tremendously with my academics and IS. Next is Mansi Francis, stoled by Myra Francis. My stoler is my beautiful mother. I chose her because she has been supporting me physically, emotionally, and mentally throughout my 4 years at Wooster, as well as before. She, along with my dad, have been my biggest support system, and I am forever grateful for everything she's done to help me get where I am now. Next is Raina Gamble, stoled by Siavash Same. My stoler is my IS advisor, Professor Siavash Same. I decided to choose Professor Same because I would not have completed my IS without him, and I would not have graduated. I am forever grateful for his kindness and advice that helped me get through this semester. Next is Vincent Jillian, stoled by Laura Surratt. Vincent writes, "Thank you for being my mentor throughout my college experience. Your guidance and support have been incredibly instrumental in my journey here. Thank you again for instruction and unending support. I couldn't have done it without you." Next, we have Mei Zin Ling. May is stoled by Gary Bolenbacher. Gary and Jan are my host parents. Both believe in me and cherish me in every possible way. All the achievement I have would not have been possible without their love and support. I am always in debt to the College of Wooster for gifting me with such amazing host parents.
Next, we have Ten Hyun, stoled by Veen Huen. V has been a friend of mine since the first day of class when we met in Chem 112. She's always there for me and has always been the biggest support for me at this school. Next, we have Hamilton Johnson, stoled by Chandra Johnson. I truly would not be in the position I am without her patience, guidance, and trend-setting leadership throughout my life. She's always kept me motivated by leading by example and showing exactly what it takes to beat the odds and achieve my goals. I love her more than life itself. Jamiria Jones, being stoled by Dr. Siavash Same. Dr. Siavash has been a big help, motivator, and overall great professor and advisor to me these last few semesters. Without his encouragement and guidance, I would not have had the confidence to find out my senior year strong. He has truly been one of the best parts about attending Wooster. Next is Ria Yoshi, stoled by Sharon Delgadillo. My host mom has provided me a home away from home. She's been nothing but supportive, caring, and loving to me from the first day we've met. No words can describe how much I love and respect her. Thank you so much for showering this much love on me. Next is Gunjan Joshi, stoled by Jennifer Scale. My manager, Jen's constant support to ensure my well-being and success in and outside of my academic endeavors is something I'm incredibly appreciative of. Her words of motivation and optimism have encouraged me to push myself to the highest standards in everything I do. I am thankful for her patience and understanding to all issues I've encountered in the last 4 years. Next, we have Omar Kelly. Stoled by Dr. Pam Fries. Professor Fries is literally one of the reasons I stand here today. We met in the most unorthodox way possible, and from day one, she invested into my future and truly believed in me. At a time where I felt like the world was against me, she showed me that not everyone is an enemy. In fact, some people can be allies. Thank you, Professor Fries. I don't know why God chose to put favor on your heart towards me, but it has been a catalyst for me during the latter half of my academic career. Words will never suffice. Next, we have Sai Kwan Kal. Stoled by Sharon Delgadillo. Sharon has been my host mom, and it seems everyone else's, since my freshman year. She was chosen because she's one of the people who gave me one of the best memories in a foreign country. Most importantly, she gave me a new home that is 30 flight hours away from the home I grew up in. Her constant kindness, generosity, support, encouragement, and her joyful presence has helped me through some of the toughest times during my Wooster experience. Next is Hui Kyo. Stoled by Thomas Monteleone. Professor Monteleone is my independent study professor and advisor. Although I did not know him until my senior year, he was the one who gave me the most amazing experience at the College of Wooster. I am grateful to know him, and being his advisee was one of the most memorable experiences in my college life. Sarem Korna. Sarem is told by Laura Peterjohn. Laura Peterjohn has been one of my best friends here at the College of Wooster. Our friendship over the last 4 years has been instrumental in my success, and I couldn't ask for a better person to be on this journey with. I'm proud to say we have built a lifelong friendship, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us.
Next, we have Mai Lal. Mai is stoled by Vipasha Parul. I would like to honor my parents, Govinda Lal, Babita Lal, and my sister, Vipasha Parul, also known as Poldi, for being here 7 seas away with me today. My parents have financially and emotionally supported me throughout this journey. I could not have done this without you, Mama and Papa. Poldi, you are my mentor and my best friend. I only hope to be half the person you are. I love you all, and thank you for being here. Next, we have Tina Lamb, stoled by Ayaka Iwashakaki. Ayaka has been one of my best friends since freshman year. I chose her as my stoler because she is always there for me when I need it the most. I am grateful for Ayaka's thoughtfulness and encouragement. Love you a lot, my friend. Next, we have Bajeta Lamishena. Who is stoled by Kayla Campbell. Kayla's drive to help everybody who shows up at her door has inspired me ever since I first got to know her. I'll never forget the way she picks up her yellow sticky notepad to jot down all the important parts of a conversation. Kayla, thank you for always trying your very, very best. Next is Rondell Mackey. Rondell is stoled today by Chloe Strozier. Rondell has chosen his grandmother as his stoler. She is his stoler because throughout his college career, she has been one of his constant supporters and cheerleaders on his journey to academic success. She has helped him by always having faith in his academic abilities and not accepting anything less than greatness. Next is Keelan Makdai, stoled by Chaikori Makdai. Chaikori is my older brother. Not only is he my best friend, but I view him as a mentor and an inspiration. He represents all that it means to be an individual of honesty, respect, and ambition. He has given me moving advice and guidance throughout my time here at Wooster. Next is Alexandra Manopoulou, stoled by Clint Kelly. Dr. Kelly has been guiding and advising me since my very first year at the College of Wooster. He was my academic advisor since my freshman year, helping me resolve problems and pick classes that would fit with my interests and personality. Apart from that, we also worked together as a professor and a teaching assistant. I am truly thankful for all of his advice and guidance that helped me grow and learn throughout my academic years. My experience would not have been the same without him. Next is Amaya Middlebrooks. Amaya is stoled by Brianna Stillwell. Brianna is my best friend. She has been for 12 years now. Besides my family, no one loves me as hard as she does. Although we are close in age, she has taught me things about myself, other people, and has always uplifted me and been on my side. I chose her to be my stoler because of all of this. Even 1,000 miles away, she has made my experience at Wooster better by constantly hearing me rant about coursework and classes, to giving me advice on how to navigate social settings. Throughout all of life's changes, she is still someone I stick by, and I would be honored for her to stole me today. Next is Meklit Minasi. Stoled by Nabiyu Minasi. Nabiyu has been my support system, my inspiration as an older brother, and home away from home. I definitely want to say that I do not regret that we came together to this college and be a part of this unforgettable experience together. I am more than thankful that we are so much closer now than ever. Next is Pragya Mittal, stoled by Deepya Mittal. I couldn't have finished these 4 years of college without my dad's love and support. He's always believed in me, talked me through countless breakdowns, always celebrated with me, and gave me invaluable advice. His guidance and unwavering support through thick and thin has been a huge positive impact on my college experience and who I am as a person. I will never be able to fully express my gratitude to him for everything he does.
Our next stolie is Douglas Morris II. He will be stoled by Vera Raglan. Grandma V has been integral to the partial completion of my academic journey. Without her love and consideration, I would not be at the College of Wooster. She is the reason I am able to stand on stage today, and she is the reason I was afforded the opportunity to pursue a liberal arts degree with the help of the Posse Foundation. I owe all of my successes to her and my parents. Without them, I would be nothing. Next is Kwan Min Huynh Hin, stoled by Marion Fraser. Professor Fraser is not only my advisor, but also guides me in navigating and advancing my knowledge in statistics. I would like to thank Dr. Fraser for all her support and advice for continuing my graduate studies. Throughout 4 years at Wooster, meeting and working with Dr. Fraser in class and on the Amory project is my fortune to find such a good mentor for my career and study. Next up, we have Sean Nguena. Stoled by Dr. Melanie Long. Professor Melanie Long is my senior IS advisor. I chose her because she's been a wonderful and very resourceful mentor over my time at the College of Wooster. She has helped me accomplish my senior IS and boosted my self-confidence, which is extremely important as I plan to start my career in consulting after graduation. Next is Ajane Nicholson. Stoled by Mabel Nicholson. My stoler is my OG grandmother. I picked her because she's the definition of a hardworking Black woman. The ethics and morals that she planted inside of me made me who I am today. She has supported me during my time at Wooster by being whatever I needed her to be on any given day. Dalitza Nieves. Stoled by Yulitza Nieves. I chose my mother because she is my role model. During my time here at Wooster, my mom has helped me get through many tough situations, both academically and socially. College has come with a lot of emotional struggles for me, and she has taught me to always handle myself with grace. Olivia Ogle. Stoled by Carla Ogle. My stoler is my mother. I chose this stoler because they were there for me and gave me advice when I was struggling and needed encouragement. They gave me advice when I thought I did not need it. Hitomi Akamura. Stoled by Chia Okamura. She supported me every step of the way through my time at Wooster. She was always ready to hear what I had to say, even with the distance and time difference. I could not have chosen to come to Wooster, got past one of the hardest times in my life, and thrived and achieved so much at Wooster. I am eternally grateful for her, and she will always be my inspiration for the mother figure I want to become in the future. Sine Stacy Park. Stoled by Missy Shen. Missy is my host mom, and we met during the first few weeks of my first year at Wooster and have had great memories with her since then. My favorite one is the trip we took in London and other parts of England during my semester abroad. Missy has always supported me in various ways throughout my college life, especially with her amazing desserts, and I'm very thankful to have met her. Claudia Partridge. Stole by Joe Histon. Histon is my academic advisor here at the college. I took my Principles of Economics class with him and fell in love with the field. He is the reason I'm an econ major and a math minor. Through COVID, he helped me manage my difficult class schedule and advised me in time management. Elizabeth Perez. Stole by Alma Cruz. Alma Cruz is my best friend. Alma has provided me with support and love through these 4 years at Wooster. Alma has always pushed me to do better and has helped me become a better person.
Next is Keyshawn Phillips. Keyshawn is stoled by Nilana Thompson. I chose my mom because she is the inspiration behind everything I do, and without her guidance, I would not be a college graduate. My mom has always made sacrifices to ensure that I receive the best education, and my time here at Wooster has been no different. We have been through a lot as a family, but the trials only motivated me more to make it to the end. Thank you for everything, Ma. Next is Ruisha Prasai, stoled by Amber Garcia. I wanted to major in psychology, but I had no idea what I was getting into. Dr. Garcia made me fall in love with psychology. Introduction to Psychology will always be the best class I took at the College of Wooster. Outside class, I could email her with any questions or concerns, and she was always there to guide me. Dr. Garcia, I am grateful I got the opportunity to learn from you, and I look up to you as an inspiration. Next is Nevedita Rathaur, stoled by Shirley Techman. Tom and Shirley are my host parents at Wooster and have been an infallible support system these past 4 years. They immediately made me feel like I had a family I could turn to in a foreign place, and have done so many big and small things that have made me feel loved and cared about. They are the most thoughtful, considerate, and loving host parents, and I am so grateful for them. Thank you so much to the whole Techman family for making our time together so special. I am so lucky that I have you as my host family, and I am honored that you are my stolers for this ceremony. All my love to you. Next is Raven Reese, stoled by Derita Reese. Raven writes, I chose my mother to be my stoler because she is the reason I am here in the world and at Wooster. She is always supportive of everything I do, and that has helped me during my time at Wooster to keep going. Next is Ariana Rhodes, stoled by April Gamble. April Gamble is an outstanding woman. Not only has she motivated me to be the person I am today, but she has also made an effort to brighten my mood every day. She never fails to be there for everyone in and outside of the office. I am proud to say that our relationship has grown over this past year, and I am blessed to have her as a supervisor and friend. Next is Elan Samuel, stoled by Kitama Samuel. He has been a significant figure in my life. I would not have been able to make it the past 4 years without his support. He deeply cares, and he's always present, constantly cheering me on. Next is Kandakar Shakib, and Sharon Delgadillo. Sharon is my host mom who came to my rescue when I was alone during the winter break. I chose her because I think besides my own parents, she is the only person who has loved me unconditionally. She has been an amazing support throughout my college life in all aspects. She is simply the best host mom any international student could ask for. Next is Mohini Sharma, stoled by Brooke Krause. Mohini writes, I met Professor Krause my first semester at Wooster when I took Principles of Economics. She has taught me about the importance of starting things without the worries of perfectionism and has been a role model in achieving success in a male-dominated field without having to compromise on one's authenticity or character. Next is Irij Sikandar, stoled by Subino Sikandar. I have chosen my father as my stoler because it is his ambition, quiet resilience, humor, and love that have kept me going throughout my time at Wooster. Even when I was half a world away from my family, they constantly reminded I could take on any challenge, had people rooting for me, and that I am always loved. Bob, thank you for instilling a spirit of kindness, strength, and determination in me. During my time here, I carried these values and grew so much as a person. I dedicate these 4 years to you and to my lovely family.
Next is Nguyen Sin, stoled by Brooke Krause. Professor Krause has been my academic advisor since my freshman year and has taught most of my economics classes that I've taken throughout my 4 years at Wooster. From FYS to Senior IS, she's been one of the main influences behind my interest in developmental economics and inequality. It is thanks to the guidance and encouragement from Professor Krause that I was able to further refine my interests within economics and further pursue studies in the field of public and development policy. Next is Rajani Subramanian, stoled by Amy Jo Stavnizer. My college experience would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the person who motivated me in academia and helped me become who I am now. Dr. Amy Jo Stavnizer is my IS advisor and an outstanding mentor to me throughout my years at Wooster. Dr. Stavnizer has gone above and beyond any expectations I had for a mentor in college. Dr. Stavnizer's commitment and dedication to help her students is beyond incredible, and I am very grateful that I had the opportunity to work closely with her these past few years. Karen Suzue, stoled by Bic Tween Fern. I have chosen my mother to be my stoler, as she is the greatest influence on my life. It was her wisdom, guidance, and strength that made me who I am today. I would also like to express my love and gratitude to my father, Koji Suzue, who always sees the best in me and encouraged me to pursue my passions. I am eternally grateful for my parents who sacrificed everything for me. We next have Elizabeth Testemark. Being stoled by Dr. Ahmet Atay. Professor Atay has been my #1 support since day one. He has encouraged me throughout the years, fought for me, and simply cared for me. He's checked in on me in my highs and made sure he was there for me in my lowest of lows. He truly cares. He embodies all there is to embody as a College of Wooster faculty. Next is Benton Thompson IV, stoled by Josephine Shaya. Since my freshman year, Professor Shaya has been a wonderful mentor to me. She has served as my academic advisor and taught me numerous classes in Latin and classics. She has also helped me further my ambitions by connecting me to programs related to my interests. Professor Shaya is a bundle of joy, and learning from her has truly made a great impact on my experience here at the college. Next, we have Bin To, stoled by Colby Long. Dr. Long is a math professor at the College of Wooster. I feel very comfortable talking about any topic. He's also my internship mentor and my recommender for grad school. Thank you so much for writing me a strong letter of recommendation. Without it, I could not have had such a successful application cycle. Next is Rishka Todi, stoled by Julie Giax. Thank you, Julie, Kate, and Aaron, for being my family away from family during my Worcester journey. Julie, especially to you for always being there and checking on me every so often for these past 4 years, for always comforting me and looking out for me even when you did not have the time or need to do so. I shall miss and cherish deeply every memory of all the family gatherings we've had. Thank you for making Ohio my forever second home and always having your doors open for me. Next is Seven Townsell. Stoled by Doris Jones. Graham's love, support, and selflessness throughout my life is the sole reason I am positioned to discover and follow my passions. From birth, she has dedicated herself to ensuring that I knew how much I was loved and how much I was capable of. Her support in any of my endeavors means the world to me, and everything that I pursue in life is in honor of her. My love, soulmate, one and only, thank you for never giving up on me, because you have taught me to never give up on myself. Next is Maya Basta. Stoled by Dr. Jillian Morrison. From the very first day of Intro into Data Science, I knew that she would be a positive influence for me as I navigated this male-dominated field. What I didn't know was the tremendous impact she would have on my life and career here at Wooster. She's been my professor, my advisor, my boss, my supporter, my inspiration, and so she will be my stoler. She is a real-life example of what an accomplished Black woman in the field looks like. I am forever grateful for the opportunities and guidance she's given me over these short years I've known her.
Next is Mia Vicencio Aschinger. And she is stoled by Deborah Villavicencio. I want to thank my mother, Deborah Villavicencio, for being the person I always look up to and my biggest supporter throughout life. You have taught me to believe in myself, my work, and my value, as well as to always stand up for what I believe in and never give up. I will always be thankful for you and all you have taught me and all you have done for me. I love you, Mom, and I would not be standing on this stage if it weren't for you. Next is Elijah Winfield, stoled by Dr. Thomas Tierney. Dr. Tierney has been a major influence in my last few semesters at Wooster. He has been very encouraging and supportive while working on my IS, helping me find articles and brainstorming topics for research, as well as being enthusiastic with his advising and teaching by sharing his personal experience or discussing current social issues to help us better understand the lesson. I was really inspired by his undergrad experience and how he eventually found what he enjoyed, went to grad school, and came back to share that with others. Now he will be retiring in a year, so congratulations and thank you again for all your support. Next is Anais Yacoman. Anais is stoled by Mina Uribe. I want to thank and honor my mom, Myra Uribe, who is one of the strongest women I have ever met. Thank you for instilling in me the work ethic I have today, teaching me to never take no for an answer, and showing me it is possible and acceptable to have emotions while being strong. I love you more than words can describe. Over everything, thank you for always believing in me and having my back. All your sacrifices have led us to this moment. We made it. Next is Miriam Zugaoleze, stoled by Aspen Rush. I chose my best friend here on campus as my stoler. I thought Aspen was the best person to choose as they are the person who has helped me the most throughout my time here in Wooster. The support I had from Aspen in all areas of my life, but especially with problems that I would have related to being international, is immeasurable. Please join us now in congratulating all of our graduates and stolers. I'll now invite Dean Bobbitt back to the podium.
All right, thank you, Aaron and Jill, for reading those for us. Friends, I can't confirm or deny that, Dean, that President Bolton and I may have cried through our mask over there. My first ceremony, no one told me to bring any tissues, but it's okay. Next year, I'll know. Can I get the 2022 class to stand up for us one time, please? All right, one more last applause for them. Keep standing, 2022. And while you're standing, 2022, can we give your parents and family a round of applause? All right, thank you, thank you. Oh, also, can we thank all of our volunteers who have helped with the program today? Lillian, where are you? She's somewhere. There's Lillian Evans. Thanks, her. She put the program together today. Thank you. All right, thank you all for joining us. I'm going to invite Myrna Hernandez to close us out with some closing remarks.
Good afternoon. I was going to begin my closing today with taking a few minutes to acknowledge the graduates of the class of 2022, their parents, and all of their supporters. We've just done that, but I'd like to do it again, also by thanking all of these folks over here who have been here every step of the way to support the class of 2022. Congratulations. And one more time, I would like to acknowledge Malachi for the beautiful music throughout the ceremony. And the entire staff at the Center for Diversity and Inclusion who put this program together today and made it possible. Thank you. And finally, I'd like to take just a moment to thank and acknowledge the person who for the past 6 years has always made sure that these events at the College of Wooster take place in the spotlight and not in the shadows. President Sarah Bolton has lifted this community in her remarks, in her intent, and in her actions throughout her time here. And while I could go on and on about the things she's done, she wouldn't be very happy that I was taking this attention away from the class of 2022. But I thought we could take the tiniest moment to acknowledge her and to appreciate what she appreciates most is the joy and absolute pride she has in being with and elevating our students today and every day. Please join me in thanking President Bolton. Finally, if you'll just indulge me a few personal comments. As a first-generation college student, I'm always a little daunted, even now, to present at college events such as these, especially one that's been so emotional and so moving for so many. Whether you are the first in your family to go to college, the last in a long line, or somewhere in between, know this. The road you are walking is making this path a little smoother for the students who will come after you. BIPAC and our international students face a particularly challenging path on a predominantly white campus in the United States. These places and spaces weren't meant for us, and yet we are here, and we have made change. Every challenge you have encountered, every milestone you have passed, and every achievement you have celebrated has been a necessary thread woven into the fabric and spirit at the College of Wooster. Your experiences have altered it, and you have altered it in your own way forever, and it has made this college that much stronger. Congratulations to the class of 2022. We are so proud of you, and we cannot wait to see the threads you'll weave in your next chapter.
All right, so class of 2022, we want to get a picture. So you're invited to the stage. Everyone else, if you want to get some pictures of them while they're on the stage, that's fine. Or you can head across the street. We have refreshments, cookies, punch, and stuff across the street in Freelander. All right?
Graduates, I need you to make it your way to the stage and then go see your family. So if you have a stole on, come to the stage and then go see your family, okay? We want to hurry up and take these pictures. It's hot. Graduates, make your way to the stage. This way.
Perfect. Are you going to the thing across the street? Probably not. What about you? Again? Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm fine. How are you? Thank you.
I took my mask off. Oh, yeah, hey, man. Thank you, President Bowen. Thank you, President Bowen. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was sick as fuck, bro. You just fucking laughing at me and shit. Bro, my parents ain't even here. I was like, fuck it, man. Shit, we here though, bro. Hey, man. One more day, man. Let's finish it out strong. For sure, bro. That's what's up, bro. You had your brother give you that shit? Where he at?